Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and welcome to another one of our dining reviews. Today we're in Disney Springs, and we're going to be eating at Paradiso 37.
Yes, we've never been here before. We don't know too much about it, but we did look it up after we made our booking, and we did see some rather questionable reviews in the past.
But apparently they do have a new menu, so we're going to get in there and let you guys know if it's any good.
All right, so join us at the table.
Let's go. The restaurant is located right next to Mario and Enzo's, also across, or almost across from Gideon's. You have the STK Steakhouse right here, just to give you a perspective of where it is. We're headed in there now.
Oh, wow.
So it looks like they have happy hour starting from 11 to 4, and then once again at 9 to 11. So that's pretty cool. They have like double happy hour.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, $7 for a beer.
That explains why I've seen so many people walking around with cups of beer from Paradiso 37.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah,
So they can grab their drinks and take them to go. Paradiso 37 stands for the 37 different countries in the Americas, and it also stands for the 37 different types of tequila that they serve here, that's a lot of tequila. They have a pretty expensive bar.
Of course, margaritas are a big part of their menu here. They have all sorts of different kinds.
They also have a specialty margarita that's not on the menu. It has like that spicy Tijuana spice. It's got mango, pineapple, and they use the special tequila, Michael Jordan's tequila. So he's kind of telling us a little bit of the history about that, but they have a lot of good, I think they're known for their drinks here. That's my understanding. Are you drinking?
I might.
Okay.
We'll
Are you
see.
gonna get a margarita?
I feel like I should start drinking at the end of the video, perhaps. In addition to the margaritas, they have specialty cocktails, a whole bunch of these. They even have a special Paradiso Old Fashioned. Ooh, it's got peanut whiskey in it. Maple syrup, chocolate bitter, garnished with candied bacon and orange peel. Ooh, if I'm gonna drink, I might have to get one of these.
So they have souvenir cups that you can take home. If you buy the souvenir cup to get your first drink, you pay for that. And then if you do any refills after that, you'll pay for the smaller refill price, but you'll get the full refill value for it. So it's a better deal.
And if you buy a beer, you also get to keep the glass. And these are pretty nice glasses, I have to say. Makes me want to buy a beer. I wonder how much the beers cost. I like how they don't have prices on here. So I did ask him about the price. He said the beers are $15, and you can choose whether or not you want to take the glass or the plastic. Plastic you can take to go, so you can take the beer and walk around Disney Springs, which is pretty cool. The glass version they'll just pack up, so it's as if it's new, and you can carry it with you. But I thought that was pretty cool that they give you the selections. Yeah, that's a great deal. So they have a bunch of appetizers here: ceviche, dipping trio, empanadas, nachos, Mexico crazy corn, quesadillas, poutine. They have yuca fries and stuffed yuca bites. And I'm noticing right off the bat the appetizers are pretty steep in price.
Yeah.
I think the lowest price is $18. So the server did say that the portion size is pretty good, so that might explain the price.
Yeah, he said you could order like the empanadas and the dipping trio, and split between two people, that would be enough, that you would be full.
Moving on to the salads, they have a Wall Street Caesar salad, Harbor Island tropical chop salad, ranchero salad. They have kids meals here: chicken tenders, cheeseburger, cheese pizza, double dog, grilled hot dog, and a mini corn dog.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is.
All right, here for the entrees, they have an Argentinian skirt steak, barbacoa beef brisket, Caribbean salmon, Baja fish tacos, Peruvian a la brasa rotisserie half chicken, and a Hawaiian barbecue pork rib. For burgers and sandwiches, they have quite a bit. They have an all-American burger, a Colombian burger, a Canadian bison burger, a queso fundido burger, a P37 plant-based burger, Montego Bay jerk chicken sandwich, and a Honolulu pork sandwich. And all of the burgers, you have the ability to change to a gluten-free bun. And for sides, they have cilantro rice, coconut rice, roasted vegetables, wasabi fries, fiesta fries, and yuca fries. For desserts, they have quite a bit. They have a Pacific upside down cake, Mexico City churro donut, P37 mini ice cream cones. They have a Brazilian brigadeiro, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and a Cuban tres leches. All right, so for the appetizers, we decided to order the P37 dipping trio, which has guacamole, the P37 salsa, and cheese queso, and that's $18. So our P37 dipping trio came. We have the house-made chips, the P37 salsa, the guacamole, and the cheese queso.
And let me tell you, this is a lot of dip right here.
Yeah.
It's a little overwhelming, actually. There's no way we're going to be able to eat all this. I mean, maybe the guacamole, but that's a whole lot of salsa.
Dig it in. Looks good. All right, here's the cheese queso. All right, going through the salsa.
I think the guacamole is my favorite. It's not overly salted, which is nice. It has a nice fresh lime flavor in there, and nice fresh tomatoes on top. I like how they put some on top as well as mixed in to the guacamole. That was cool. The salsa is very mild. Flavors are good. It's just I could use a little bit more spice on that one. Queso is very basic. It's almost like they melted Velveeta cheese in there. It's really not a whole lot of flavors going on. You can tell they pre-made all this ahead of time. There's definitely like a cheesy film on top of the queso. The chips are a little bit stale, slightly, not horribly, but definitely a little stale. So if I'm gonna pay $18, I would expect a little bit better quality over this.
I like this appetizer because you get the 3 choices to dip in, and I think that's kind of fun because usually it's like salsa and chips or like guacamole and chips or queso, not all 3. So I do like that. I was a little surprised that none of them really were spicy at all. And I'm not a huge fan of spices, you know, but really there wasn't like a whole lot of spice going on. So maybe I could have used like a little in the salsa perhaps, but it's very fresh tasting salsa. You can tell it's like a freshly roasted, or at least tastes like a freshly roasted tomato salsa. I think the guacamole is my favorite also. It's really good. But yeah, there's a lot here. I don't know if we're going to be able to conquer this.
I decided on the Baja fish tacos. It's crispy battered, sweet chili, guava glazed, mango salsa, creamy coleslaw, and corn tortillas. And that's $25. And here are my fish tacos. Fish is looking pretty good. Got some good batter on there with the glaze. And here's the mango salsa. And also comes with some coleslaw, which I'm gonna put on top of the taco. I'm not sure if that's what they intended, but I love coleslaw on tacos, so that's what I'm doing. Also comes with some lime wedges as well.
So how did you like your tacos?
They were okay. I thought they were pretty average. I'll start with the good things about it. I love the fish. It lacked a little bit of flavor, but it was cooked just right. I like the glaze they put on top. Even though it was glazed, it still had a crispiness on the outside, so that was good. I thought it might have been a little bit too sweet. It had the guava glaze, and then it had this mango salsa, and both of those things are like really sweet, so I felt like after the second taco, I didn't want to eat any more of it. It was like hard to palate after a while. I think what they need to add to it is like, you know, a flavor to cut that sweet, maybe some sort of spice. I'm not sure what, but it was just heavy on that sweet. I thought the mango on its own, the mango salsa on its own is very good. Fish on its own is very good. I thought the coleslaw was actually quite good. Nice and fresh, crispy, great flavor. And that actually went really well in the taco. That helped to cut that sweet a little bit, but it just wasn't enough to cut through that. I tried adding a little guacamole, see if that worked. And of course that helped. Just thought it was lacking that flavor profile. I thought just all around, like the whole meal was kind of lacking that. It was just very basic. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just, I think they had a good base, but they kind of left it at that and didn't really complete the dish the way it's supposed to be.
Right,
you know
like
what I
they
mean?
did double sweet. They should have had a spicy salsa to go with it.
Exactly.
Slightly spicy,
Yeah.
not a sweet one.
Right.
Because it was already good. The sweetness on the glaze was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I chose the tacos because, first of all, I love fish tacos, but I thought these were the best value compared to some of the other menu items they had. I mean, the prices are steep. I was shocked. to see the prices for the reputation that the restaurant has. It was decent, not my favorite. Definitely, if I'm gonna get fish tacos, it's not gonna be here, it's gonna be somewhere else.
And I decided to order the Colombian burger, which is an 8-ounce char-grilled Angus steak burger, pineapple chutney, queso blanco, cilantro, garlic sauce, pink sauce, potato chips on a toasted brioche bun with French fries, and that's $24. My burger has arrived. I'd say that's an A for presentation. That looks pretty appetizing. The bun looks pretty amazing.
I like the pineapple on top.
Yeah, that's cute. All right, I'm digging in.
That is a honkin' burger.
Yeah, it's only an 8-ounce. I'm glad I got the 8-ounce. That's huge. Okay. Okay, so my burger was cooked perfectly. Medium rare, just like I asked for. Maybe could have used a little bit more of like a hot char on the outside. That's the only thing. But it was cooked in the middle, just like I asked. The potato chips the sticks didn't really do much for it because you kind of lose it in the mix. But the garlic cilantro sauce was good. Maybe could have used like a little more of that to add a little more kick of flavor. And the pineapple chutney was good. The roll is really tasty. I like the seeds on the top. They have like the black sesame with the regular sesame, so that added a nice taste. I think it maybe could just have used more of the sauce just to give it like a little more flavor and a little more char. That would probably be my biggest suggestion on cooking, but otherwise it's good. The fries are good. Yeah, I'd say it's a decent burger. It's pretty big. It's like bigger than it says 8 ounces, but does it seem bigger than that to you?
It seems
That's a big
much
burger.
bigger than that.
Very juicy. So yeah, I'd say a decent burger.
All right, we just finished our meal. We are back outside, and yeah, we have some thoughts to share.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have a pretty extensive menu. I think maybe I feel like it's more bar-friendly type atmosphere. So like they probably do great with drinks. We didn't try any drinks because it's noon.
It's noon.
But I think drinks-wise, that's what they're known for. And it may be more of a drink and appetizer type restaurant. And I think that's maybe why, like the quality of the food was good. Like the food was cooked well. Just the combinations of flavors were not balanced. So it was like you were getting like sweet on sweet, and maybe my dish could have used, like things were lacking spice too, which for like a Latin America sort of feeling place, we're just expecting a little more. You've got the sweet on the things, but maybe not the spice. So just maybe like some tweaking of the menu to sort of balance it out. I think it was just lacking that. But the service was excellent.
It was.
Luigi, our server, he was great. He explained everything very well. He took time to answer questions, and
he did come over quite a lot. It was almost like there's a certain point where you're like, okay, don't come over anymore. That's kind of how I was feeling.
In the beginning?
In the beginning, I felt rushed.
A little
we
bit.
had to decide like quickly, even though nobody was there. Really.
Yeah,
you know?
I think he was just excited to get us going because the food came out really quickly too. But he wasn't rushing us out or anything.
The food came out like that was shockingly quick.
That was so fast.
It's like, okay, was this made for us or was this just like pre-made? I know the appetizer was definitely pre-made. You could tell with that coating on top of the cheese there. The chips, like I said, were slightly stale, you know. So
I think they're supposed to be like house-made chips too. I think is what they said. So, but like, you know, like a couple of things were just like, you know, but. So,
my thoughts. I think because they're trying to cover 37 different countries or Americas, I just think it's a hard task to take on as a restaurant, trying to specialize in each different style. That's a lot of styles coming out of one kitchen. So it's almost like they're not specializing in anything really. They're just mediocre in all the 37 different styles. You know.
So they were definitely asking for feedback also, and we were honest with our server and set our piece in there also. So I think what it is they tweaked the menu and they changed some things around, which is great. I think it's just like I said earlier, it's just lacking balance flavor-wise. So it's just a little off. But like you could tell they're working on it. But I would say it's decent. But like if you're going to grab a burger for $24, you could probably get just as decent of a burger at one of the
Deluxe or something.
The quicker restaurants.
Yeah.
So
I have noticed over the past year or two when we're trying to reserve dining here at Disney Springs, this is a restaurant that is
usually available.
Pretty much always available at any time. So I could kind of see why people are choosing to go elsewhere. However, if I had to eat here, if I didn't have a choice, if this is all they had, I would be okay with it. You know? The restaurant's beautiful.
Yeah.
It has really nice views of the lake. We didn't sit on the side where you have views, but there are spots right along the water so you can enjoy views at night and have a drink. We did read that this is considered by many to be one of the worst on Disney property. I have to disagree. I don't think it is. Do you want me to share my worst? Do you want to share your worst?
Sure.
Okay, this is it. We didn't do the dining review because we're with family when we ate here.
Yeah.
Terralina, the pasta, what's it called? Terralina crafted Italian.
Yes.
It's the worst, in my opinion. Like the experience we had there was awful.
We ate with our whole family plus more family members, and everybody's stuff was like.
It was just bad.
It wasn't even that it was just mediocre. It's just like the flavors were not good. It was.
The pasta wasn't even good.
Yeah.
In any event,
it was surprising. Anyway.
That's a side note,
right.
But this is definitely not the worst.
No, and you could tell they're putting an effort to improve. So yeah, I'd say if it's on the list, it's available. It's a good option here in Disney Springs. It's location-wise, it's in a great spot. I think you can come here. If I were to recommend it for anything, I would say come here to get some drinks and maybe some appetizers and start there and see what you think.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed our honest review. We really have the best interest of our viewers and the clients that use us for travel planning, for Disney vacations. I want to make sure we cover all the ground so they can make the best decisions possible. So, and just to go a little bit further into my Disney travel agency, I do plan Disney vacations. If you want to use me for everything, all the planning, or if you decide you just want me to book the resort, I can give you a discount. $50 gift card, and I'm also always on the search for the current promotions. I keep up to date on all those things. So, and hey, I'll even get up early. I'll book your dining reservations if you want. You don't have to worry about any of that.
That 60-day window, he'll get up early for you.
Correct, and it doesn't cost a thing. It really doesn't. Like you would get $50 for booking just as little as the resort through me. You would get the confirmation number. And you can go on your merry way. You can plug it into my Disney Experience app and have full control over it at that point. Whatever you guys need, I'm here for you.
Yep, he does Disneyland, Disney World. He's done Disneyland Paris, cruises, you name it. Exactly. He's got you covered. So.
And I do plan on expanding out to do Universal at some point, but I'm working on that part. But so right now it's just Disney. But I'm doing it because I love Disney and I'm passionate about it, and I'm starting there. But we'll start to offer Universal, all the cruise lines, Sandals resorts, stuff like that. So, definitely keep us in mind.
If you like watching our videos and you want to support us, that'd be a great way to do it. We would really appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
So it's the beginning of the month, so we've got Gideon's Bakehouse debuting their new cookie of the month. And they've got a sea turtle cookie here.
Ooh. Sea turtle cookie.
I do believe that is like their chocolate chip base, and then they've got caramel and candied pecans.
I feel bad for the turtle though.
So they also have a salted caramel cold brew special this month, which is a sweet vegan caramel, gently balanced by a single drop of Morning Joe's tears. I've not heard it like that before. That's funny.
All right, you're gonna do the great reveal here.
All right. Let's check
out sea turtle cookie.
Look at this bad boy.
Oh wow! Look at those pecans.
Oh, I see a little caramel stretch. That's pretty. That's good news.
Wow. Oh, it looks amazing. All right, ladies first.
Right. That is a good cookie.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like those chocolate turtles that they have, the pecan and caramel chocolate covered turtles. That's what that tastes like, plus a decadent chocolate chip cookie. You get like the caramel kind of drizzled over the top, and then all the chocolate chips and the pecans squished into it, but it's really good. And then it's very well paired with the salted caramel cold brew. Yeah, if you like caramel, this month's cookie is a real good treat.
That is really, really good. I would say this is like maybe my number one so far. Seriously, this is like really good. I was gonna say holy caramel just to make it funny. Yeah, I mean the caramel is definitely, I think the caramel is what, on top?
Yeah.
And then there's like milk chocolate, dark chocolate chips. Then you have the pecans on top. It's way better than just putting chocolate on top. I've never been a huge fan of that. Like, I know Gideon's does that all the time, and that's one thing I haven't really liked about their
sometimes
cookies.
it's
like too much chocolate, but
yeah.
I think it's nice how they mix the nuts in with the chocolate chips. It's really good. So we're gonna have to save some for the kids, right?
They don't know we're here, honey.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of Gideon's artwork, the artist Michael Reyes actually has some of his featured artwork here in Disney Springs in this little shop over here across from STK. And you can get some of their prints. They sell pins there also. So if you are into that artwork and you don't have time to wait in the line and you want to check it out, you can come over here. And they also have a lot of online. He has an online shop, and she was saying they also do the one of the Comic-Cons here in Orlando. He's featured in one of those as well, which might be kind of a fun one to check out.
Yeah, I think we should.
Because people get all dressed up, and
yeah.
It's like a whole thing. It's officially fall here.
Very exciting. I really look forward to the fall festivities they have here at the Springs.
Me too.
It's fun. I think my favorite thing that they do here is the Christmas tree stroll.
Yeah,
It's
that is
so much fun.
Yeah,
It really is.
We really had a good time with that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So that cookie from Gideon's, I think that is one of the best ones I've had there.
Yeah,
and
me
they
too.
have a lot of good cookies.
Me too. That was incredible.
That is outstanding.
I don't want to leave the Springs.
You know, we gotta go get the kids.
We always have so much
though.
fun.
Those kids.
Well,
We'll
I
be
guess
back
that's
again
it.
soon.
We'll be back, guys.
Bye.
That's it for today.
See you later.
See you later.